The coastline never stops moving. It breathes in tides. It sings in waves. Where ocean meets earth, life teeters on the edge, salt-kissed, sunlit, and shaped by the sea. Dawn spills over the sea like liquid gold. Gulls cry overhead, wheeling through the wind. On the damp sand, tiny crabs scurry sideways, vanishing into holes at the first sign of movement. Their shells glisten, patterned like polished stone. They are silent architects of the shore, moving grain by grain. In the rock pools, tides, secrets, are briefly revealed. Starfish cling like ancient ornaments. Anemones pulse in soft swells, their tentacles dancing with the water. A blennyfish peeks out from a crevice, darting back at the shadow of a gull. These pools are miniature worlds, tide-touched and temporary. Along the cliffs, puffins return to their burrows, beaks full of fish, wings flapping against the morning breeze. Their orange feet patter like laughter on the rocks. Above them, a peregrine falcon screams, a streak of shadow and speed. The cliff is a kingdom built by wind and watched from the sky. Out at sea, a pod of dolphins arcs through the waves, sleek, synchronized, and silver in the rising sun. They leap not to flee, but to feel. Salt sprays from their backs like applause. Below them, deeper still, a sea turtle glides, ancient, unhurried, draped in green. It's followed by a remora riding its belly like a passenger on a living vessel. Closer to shore, a sea otter floats on its back, cracking shellfish with a rock. It carries on its belly. It rolls, somersaults, then disappears under the foam, only to surface again like a secret. The ocean cradles, but never reveals too much. Among the dunes, a red fox trots across sea, grass fur lit by morning light. It paws, ears turning, then it dives, pouncing on a burrow. A squeal, then silence. Even here, where the land tastes of salt, the hunt never ends. On a sun-warmed boulder, a marine iguana basks, its body flat and black, like lava cooled. With a hiss, it sneezes salt from its nostrils. A gift from the ocean it dives into daily. Underwater, it becomes something else. A creature of grace, nibbling algae from submerged stone. Midday arrives, and the tide retreats. Sandpipers run with the foam, legs a blur, beaks poking for worms. A jellyfish lies stranded, translucent and pulsing. A child points. A parent lifts it gently, sending it back to sea. Life hangs by threads, here, of time, of tide, of chance. In a cove, a seal dozes on sun-washed rocks. Its flippers twitch. It dreams of diving. Not far off, a great blue heron stands still in shallow water, like a statue painted by the sky. It waits, then strikes, pulling a wriggling fish into its throat with one fluid motion. Afternoon comes with heat and haze. Shells glint in the sand. Ghost crabs peek from their burrows. A group of pelicans plunge like stones into the surf, splashing white as their pouches swell with silver. Each dive is clumsy, but effective. The sea does not reward grace, only persistence. Beneath the waves, a school of sardines moves like liquid metal, shifting shape with each threat. A barracuda charges through them, a flash of speed, a blur of hunger. The shoal reforms instantly, erasing the whole, like a wound that forgets. Back on land, hermit crabs inspect empty shells like house eaters. One tries a new home, spins, and retreats. Another climbs over, unfazed. The beach is a place of barter and balance. Nothing stays long. Everything is borrowed. As evening arrives, golden light bathes the coastline. A group of flamingos lifts from the marsh, their wings inked with coral and crimson. They fly low over the water, legs trailing, necks stretched toward some unseen memory. Behind them, the sea sighs. Rising again, the tide returns. It rushes in with authority, swallowing sand, tugging at roots. Driftwood bobs like forgotten relics. Somewhere in the dark, an octopus leaves its den, gliding over the reef, changing color with each mood. It touches everything. It understands without eyes. Night drapes over the coast, in velvet. Moonlight dances on waves. In the shallows, bioluminescent plankton bloom, lighting footsteps like magic. Each step glows. Each wave pulses. The water remembers everything, even dreams. Far out, whales sing. Low, echoing, songs that ripple through the deep. No one knows who listens, or why they sing, but they do, and the sea listens. On the rocks, a pair of albatross huddle close, beaks touching. The wind blows. The stars shift. The crabs dig deeper. The jellyfish return. And the coastline begins again. By dawn, it will be different. Washed, reshaped, reborn, but always alive. Always listening. Here, where the ocean kisses the land, every ripple writes a story. One claw print, one wave, one breath at a time.